sick or just laying around? What's the deal?
No, I think I must have caught something from one of the kids we picked up because
I heard there's this new thing going around. Michelle basically got this infected toe and it burst like a flu-borne sickness. It's called the
damn
shell. It's called the shell toe. That's funny. It's called the shell toe. Oh,
so what
damn.
you're saying is I've been shell toed and there's no cure.
There is a cure, but you're not gonna like it. You must, in order to, the only way you can overcome shell toe is to go to its origin and get it, and then you have to throw it in a volcano, or you're only gonna get worse.
This
Um,
sounds like
you're
quite a
gonna
few.
survive though. You'll just be perpetually Michelle-like in terms of sounding, and you're gonna start to look more and more like her if you don't do this quickly. I mean, you barely look like her right now. Only really the hair color and the widow's peak, in my opinion.
And
But much longer. This shell toe situation, it starts from the toe and just goes all the way up to the top of the head after you let it get that far.
this sounds terrible. And given that there's no volcanoes in her immediate vicinity,
You're
this
gonna need to book a trip to
yeah,
Hawaii. Yup, you got it. Yup.
yeah, this sounds like this might be a time where I call for backup from Zoltar.
Zoltar. Oh damn.
Hey,
He could
Ski.
help
Hey,
you.
Fortune.
Yeah, what's up, Julie? How you
Hey,
doing, my friend?
Sorry, I actually X'd out earlier, but I was eating nachos, so you probably didn't want to hear me chew, so it's fine.
I might have wanted to hear that actually, but that's a fetish of mine. I'm just kidding.
who doesn't
They're into
like
everything else, right? I bet you there's people that are into like women. I know there's people that are into women eating, like they're called foodies. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, on TikTok, there's a lot of people who like eating stuff on there or ASMR, whatever the hell it's called, and I'm like,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, sometimes it's intriguing, but most of the time it's kind of like sexual. I'm like, bitch, what the hell am I watching?
No, it is. It's a fetish. It's that they sexualize it.
Yeah.
Well, Julie, have you seen those new cooking clips where they make what looks like the most disgusting, atrocious stuff? And I swear there must be some kind of fetish for just this nastiness. There was something I saw where people were like boiling hamburger meat and
Ew.
Doritos in a bag in a pot of boiling water, and it can't be real recipes. It has to be some food fetish stuff.
Well, so did the meat touch the water, or the stuff was in a bag cooking?
They boiled it in a Doritos bag,
Oh,
and then
know
of
what?
course they
A
dumped
lot of
this
things like that are good.
they dumped this nasty pile of stuff out, and some of the recipes just and the people cooking it are like, so good. You gotta, you gotta be shitting me. Like you could have fried the burger before you put it in there. I
Yeah.
mean,
There's a lot of things that people cook in different ways and they look disgusting, but they may only have that way to cook things, but they're actually good if you try them. I've had several friends and stuff that cook different ways, and I'm like, I'm not trying that. And they're like, no, literally, try it. And it's really
You
good.
know, you know the idea of like getting individual condiments or whatever, like ketchups and mayonnaises when you go to like a fast food or a food truck or
Yeah.
anything like that. In Mexico, they give it to you in like a bag. They don't have like containers or they don't come in like prepackaged servings. They get like a plastic bag and they put it in there, and then you can like it's like your salsa, your guacamole.
Oh, wow.
Like they don't have as many. I guess they don't want to buy the plastic containers or something. I'd imagine, but so you get your individual sauces for your chips. They give it to you in like it's a big ass bag, and then they tie a knot on it. And then whenever you want to get the stuff out of the bag, you untie the knot and pour it on your stuff.
Hell, I would have just cut like the tip and made it like icing. You know
yep,
what I mean? Like squeeze it
I was
that
gonna
way.
say the same thing. Snip the tip
Yeah,
and then mess free.
right. Well, they do that with
Yeah.
with the liquor too, though. They give it to them in bags. Like they give them drinks or whatever, mixed drinks from bars and stuff. They serve them in these weird bags,
Hell, I'd
and
be all dirty.
they're walking around holding a bag above their head and shit. Like they drink it, they're like holding it up and it's coming out.
I think milk in Canada comes in bags.
They buy a lot of stuff because it's easy. They can make plastic easier than cardboard or whatever. They got a whole. You gotta have trees to make cardboard. I don't know what they need to make plastic.
Stuff is so expensive these days. Too damn expensive.
Oh yeah, what are you guys up to? Having good nights?
Yeah, tonight's my son's birthday. We're not celebrating it today. We celebrate it this weekend, so
Oh,
which is
it is.
good because
It's
it's
Monday
school
too.
night.
Oh, what do
Right.
you
14.
Oh no. What's up,
Liz.
Liz?
Hey guys.
Hey, Liz.
Your son's 14, so does he get a learner's permit this year? I don't know about Texas or
No,
whatever.
so in Texas, like he can start taking driver's training, I think when he's like closer to 15, after 15 or whatever, and then 16 he'll get his license. I really don't, I think it's like at 16 he gets his license, but the learner's permit has to be at 15. He's a
What
really
age
good
did you
driver
get yours?
already. I got mine at
What age
16.
in Texas?
Mm-hmm. But he's a good driver, y'all. He really is, like probably better than me.
You let him drive, like practice?
Yeah, because we've had several cars over the years or whatever before we like got rid of them. I would always be like, like, Grant, you want to go drive in a parking lot? And he would drive in a parking lot. And I'm like, how do you even know how to do this? He's like, Mom, I play Grand Theft Auto. I know. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, that's funny that he says that because like I was moving across the country one time with this chick and all our shit was in a big ass U-Haul and she would drive it on the highway and I'd follow in my car and she could drive it on the highway fine, but she couldn't never pull it in to get gas because all like the backing up and the turns are all hard to do. And then so like I had to do that and I could do it like perfectly. And she said the same thing. She's like, "How do you know how to do that?" And I was like, "I think I learned it from video games, like Grand Theft Auto, like backwards, reverse. Like I know how to do everything in this giant ass truck, from stealing them in the damn room."
Every time I'm like, can I play with you? And he's like, Mom, you freaking suck. You hit all these poles. You hit people. He's like, you got to get away from the cops, not attract them, Mom. And I'm like, okay, sorry. Not
No,
good.
yeah, there's not even fun running from the cops in that game. I like to shoot.
And they pop out of nowhere. They're like little spaceships. Like all of a sudden you see lights. I'm like, sucker.
When have you ever seen cops that damn respond that quick and
They don't.
like with such like gusto and steam? Like these cops in that game are ready to like lay their life on the line. It's insane. Real cops
Literally.
Yeah, they got to get that all as they should.
I know.
They got that SWAT team and all kinds of stuff. Those cops in that game are crazy. I played it like 10 years ago. I don't even know which one they're on. The last one I played Grand Theft Auto 3. I think they're on 5, maybe 6.
Who knows? He always says, Mom, I need to buy a new one. I'm like, oh my God. And games are really expensive, but he's a huge gamer. He's not like into sports and stuff. So it's like whatever makes him happy, to be honest. I grew up with a single mom and didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have lunch money. It was kind of rough. So now that I can provide my kids with things that make them happy, I just do it, even though sometimes it sucks and I'm broke for a while. I'm like, whatever. It makes you happy. You're not a bad kid.
Yeah, that's all.
Do well in school? As long as he's doing well in school, that's all, right?
Yeah, and go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think all we ever want to do is do for our kids and give our kids all the things that we never had.
Yep.
And give them better,
Yep, that's for sure.
Yep. What's up, Liz? What's you up to?
Nothing. I just wanted to come up because you said that a certain cross-eyed ogre scared us from coming on panel.
Which one did I say it was? I said it was what's her name, right?
The cross-eyed one.
Liz, why would you talk about me like that? I'm right here.
Never.
God,
Michelle's cross-eyed?
I thought we were Ski. That's not funny, Ski.
Your latest adversary.
Oh, damn. I never noticed the cross-eyedness. I know the cockeyed glasses.
No, she definitely has a wonk eye.
Oh no, she's talking about the blonde one.
Yep.
Not me.
Who? The blonde one? Whatever the hell, the new chick? Fortune Cookie or
what?
whatever.
Not Fortune Cookie.
I mean, not Fortune Cookie, the new one. She's not even blonde. No.
Bump. I just felt the wheels roll over my back.
Who's it? Whatever that weirdo is. I got her picture right here. I don't
Gary
want to show it.
Busey.
Oh, that's Molly. Right?
Ding ding.
Gary Busey. That's funny. That's a funny observation there.
Just go over some of her videos and pay close attention to her eyes.
This is fun, yeah. And then I'll be sure to like have a barf bag next to me and make sure I didn't have a heavy dinner as well. I probably should do that in the morning when I'm waking up and haven't eaten in 12 hours at least.
And they can
But
run and tell that because Molly
yeah,
is nothing.
I need a fast before I start watching Molly videos the next day. That way, so there's little barf and other matter to worry about. I gotta go
Definitely.
get a drink. Can you guys talk amongst each other for a second?
Okay,
Sure.
We'll hold down the fort.
All right.
I
Thank you.
promise, Fortune Cookie, we will not, we will not talk about you.
He's like, Michelle's twin. Oh my God. I heard her on panel the other day.
Never.
She's been smoking.
You don't look like her.
No, you know what? I think somebody, one of the clip channels, the thumbnail has us sitting like right next to each other. And I'm like, oh my God, we could be related.
Are you talking about Michelle with that video on Windows channels?
You know?
You're nothing like her, Fortune Cookie. Please believe that.
Oh no, I know. I know it doesn't extend past like the eye color, hair color, and the widow's peak, but
Yeah, that's it.
Even that I don't want to say.
oh, I think and because my hair grows funny, like on the one side it grows kind of like the hairline grows back, and then on the other forward. So I have that weird cowlick like she does. And depending on how your hair dries, you have that little poof that just pokes up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna have to talk to my mom and ask her if she put any babies up for adoption or anything.
No.
No. Abort, abort. Don't even look. Don't even do it.
I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, are you trying to talk yourself out of looking like Michelle? Like, come on. Who would? Well, for one, don't make it seem like it's such a bad thing, right? She dropped that gorgeous.
No. I was telling everybody, I was like, seeing us side by side, I was gonna have to ask my mama if she had something to tell me.
Like, what? She had a daughter she never told you about?
Yeah.
Maybe ask your dad. Have you ever talked to Michelle, maybe privately? I don't want to make a mockery of this, but perhaps Michelle's dad has something to tell her. You know what I mean? Well, that would make her your dad, though. What am I trying to say? Maybe one of y'all's dads isn't one of the I don't know. There's a strong resemblance, though.
23
Hey.
and me find out I'm related
What's
to
that?
the whole
What's up,
Koch
Judy?
family.
We got to watch what we say because she'll fucking start DNA testing the whole damn world, thinking she got 40 fucking siblings. With
I was about to ask it. I was about to ask Cookie how old she is because they damn near could be twins, quite honestly.
I'm 45. I'll be 46.
So I think
What?
Michelle's lying about her age. Then Michelle may be lying about her age. Just I don't know why she'd want to lie to be older, but
Because that.
no, you know what? Maybe someone.
We're twins, but I don't smoke, and I never crowd surf.
Well, you know, twins don't. You guys had different lives, entirely different lifestyles.
Yeah.
Michelle had it rough. She'd been out there chain smoking like a chimney since way back, I bet.
If we're gonna entertain that you guys are twins, at least you're the hot twin.
That's true.
There's always a hot twin. So then that brings up the question. I wonder if we're identical or fraternal.
No, you're identical.
What? What are you doing?
That was funny, wasn't it?
Hey,
That was
don't do it. Don't say it.
That was funny.
Fortune Cookie, we apologize for him.
There was a delay.
So that was
Yeah, but-
yeah.
Identical
Sorry.
twins don't have to look all exactly alike because I mean, me and my twin are identical, and like I think we look completely different.
Yeah, I forgot you were an actual. You had a twin.
Yeah. So younger, we looked exactly alike, but
What about? So what's different now? Is it just like hairstyle and all that? Obviously.
Yeah,
like,
hairstyle. Like if I gain weight, I look more like her in the face.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
It's
So it's like
weird,
once you That's
Yeah.
lifestyle. So she's a little whatever. I got you.
So Julie, what you're
Um,
saying is because I'm fatter than Michelle.
That's
I,
it. Yeah.
knew we were
No.
going with this. Yep,
No.
I knew it.
But
No,
that is always very true. There is a mean twin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never a mean twin. My sister hung out with a totally different group of friends, and they fucking hated me. And when she wasn't at school, they would fucking push me down and shit. And I would
What?
call her.
Really?
Yeah, yes. It was a whole different crowd, y'all.
kids
I
are
was waiting for you to say that you were the mean twin.
No, I was always the nice one. Even to this day, I am the nice one. Um, and I would call her, I'm like, your friend fucking kicked me down. And she's like, what? And she'd be like suspended from school for a fight or some shit. She'd come up at the school and fucking beat their ass, even though it was her friend, because they pushed
Well,
me. But they were just mean.
that's admirable, but you know, they're not really her friends if they're pushing her sister.
So
Yeah.
with you guys being twins, can you you guys got that sense of connectedness?
Yes.
So that's
Every time, like it's weird, every time she's like, I had C-section, so I never went through labor pains, but she had normal births, and I was never able to be there when she gave birth, but I literally could sense like her like scaredness and like her pains. It was weird. And I know people say, that there's no way, but there is a way, because it really does happen. She's actually fixing to have her last baby the end of this month. And I'm like, can you not have labor pains? Because I really don't want to be in fucking pain all day. Thank you. But
so I guess that's why.
How many kids? How many kids? So you have 2 kids, right?
so I have 2, and then I have one from an ex that is a stepchild, the one that just had the baby.
But you physically, you've had given birth to
Physically
2.
2, yes.
Okay, and now
And
what about your sister?
this will be her 3rd living
Uh-oh.
baby. She lost one last year. So
Oh.
but
Oh, yeah.
he's doing good. He'll be here shortly, and all these babies being born, y'all, these baby showers are making me fucking broke.
Right. Yep. That,
It's
you probably a nice
exhausting.
person. Yeah, and what do you like? Yeah, baby showers. You got to get one. That's like every family member comes to that, right? Like all the women.
Yes. Like they invite both
So you're like
sides of
Aunt
family and
Julie,
friends.
cousin Julie, sister Julie, mama. It's like, damn, I didn't
I
have
know.
3 baby showers this week. Like negative,
I
200
know.
bucks.
And I'll be 40 this month. Well, me and my sister will be 40 this month. And I'm like, Kelly, you're starting over. Like your kids are older. Like just, oh my God, you're really like hers are older, like grown kids.
Well, so she what, like how far of a head start
So,
before you had it?
she started very young. She started at 18 years old. I didn't start till I was turning 26. So it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when she was 18, you said you could feel like when she was having pain or
Yes.
whatever.
I was at work and I just it's like a sense of just scaredness, like, and I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know she was in labor at that time. So then my mom finally calls me and she's like, hey, she's having the baby, and I'm like, oh my God, that's weird, because I felt like something was wrong. But we're getting closer and closer after going through our life things and stuff, and we weren't
Did you
always
guys ever have
together.
would you have a falling out or something? You don't have to talk too specifically, but
No, I mean, yeah, there's this. She's always been like a bitchier person, so um, if things didn't go her way, for some reason, always got fucking blamed, y'all. For some reason, I was always the black sheep of the family. I did drugs, did stupid shit, went to jail.
did
She
she?
never did
What about
any of
like
that.
educations? Did she go to college and you went to
Yes,
high
she
school?
did. She has a good college education and makes very good amount of money. I did not go
Yeah,
to
that's okay,
college, but
yeah,
I've been blessed with very good careers in my life that I've learned a lot of things, and taken them from one thing to another, which is great on my end. I mean,
you're
I'm
a good
40. I
woman.
guess I could go to school.
Well, I'm a rope expert and I'm an insurance adjuster.
I know. I'm about to get a job with you.
You climb up there. Yeah, how's that toe going though, Michelle?
Well, I'm not. determined. But
Show us your toes.
Yeah. We need a toe update. Michelle, do you mind? I'll give you a minute to get it.
Yeah,
get it
Michelle,
on
how's tomorrow looking for you?
tomorrow. Oh damn.
Has she updated anybody
Michelle,
today? Has she been quiet?
I haven't checked. She hadn't texted me at all. But no, I remember last night I got mad. I feel like she did that Woodstock mod because there was 2 Woodstocks, but she didn't have to say Woodstock the mod, and so she kind of pissed me off. But I know I overreacted as well. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was a logical. She doesn't know my mods enough to know that that one's not a mod. I guess it'd be like if I had Fortune and Fortune Cookie, but only Fortune Cookie was a mod. I guess kind of. I don't know. It's hard to.
Yeah,
Well, I guess
but
if I had Fortune Cookie and Fortune Cookie 55.
yeah, but okay. So say how. So no one really knows how the messaging went about the scooter and all that. But let me think about this. So if Liz messaged me, said, "Julie, I know you're going through hard times.
Are
Can
you a
I help
YouTuber?
you?"
Well,
And
you're a YouTuber, right?
yeah.
Okay,
I would say
you're not talking
I
about if
would
you
say
and Liz literally, like if Liz
right.
literally messaged you.
But
Okay.
wouldn't she ask, is this would the first thing that Michelle would ask, because she's a nosy bitch, is this Woodstock ski mod or not? Did that person lie and say they were, or did they say no, I'm not, and she was just being a dumb bitch saying that?
I think she
That's
knew
what
the
I
whole.
don't know.
That person clearly said who they were. I'm sure, and and it definitely wasn't my more known friend.
I
And
think she was just really trying to like ruffle some feathers
I do
and
too. I think she was trying to piss me
and
off because she thinks I did her some kind of
stir up
way.
some
Something.
mud, and then
Yeah, because she could have just said, like, somebody's giving me a scooter. She didn't have to say
Yeah,
who.
exactly. Well, yeah, for that was crowbarred in. There was no need. Good point.
well, and she had done some smack talking on her own channel all day, and then
Yeah.
you know,
She's kind of like I'm like that sometimes too. I like to
Michelle.
be a little shithead. I like to talk shit just out of nowhere. Not really like malicious and hateful, but make fun of Michelle's toe or just something like that out of nowhere.
She has too much time on her hands. She should be worrying about that fucking toe instead of a fucking
Too
scooter.
much time on
You
her
know what?
toe.
On her toe. You know what though, guys? I think that I think we bought what she was selling too quickly, and she was actually hyping all that up. I don't think there's and when I asked myself why would she do that, I think that she had nothing else to talk about.
I mean,
Her toe was,
Or
I
just
believe her. I think she's seeing vascular tomorrow, and then they'll make her an appointment. But I mean,
I forgot the narrative. I mean, I forgot exactly what the story.
I said it before, like it's not an acute thing. Otherwise, they wouldn't have sent her home. And she's been working on this clot for 49
What about
years.
this? What about the fact I
This
read somewhere
blockage, whatever.
someone said that it wouldn't just go to her toe if she had a 90% blockage. It would go like to all her foot, or it would.
Well, it's her whole leg's probably bothering her. And if you look at the limited pics that I can see, the whole foot looks like it's got very poor perfusion. So
it wasn't hurting when she was running like a track star to go get that wig from
Right?
downstairs.
damn,
When
I
she ran
saw
out that door.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Good point.
She hauled ass, y'all.
Is
that's
it like a
called
So
like,
if you can't even walk, how the
she's
fuck did you just run? Who else is
yeah
there?
She was
You,
fueled by
Michelle.
her hatred.
she's definitely
right?
milking. She's definitely milking it. She's not going to be down for anything. It's you go in and it's not even an incision. They make a little hole that's not
That's
much bigger than
dude.
an
I was thinking that I was like, Michelle, it's your freaking little toe though. It's like, or it's a toe. Period. She's like talking about like, I think I'll be okay, guys, and she's like worried about whether or not she's gonna be able to recover afterwards. And I'm like, what does she think they're gonna like? You think they're like, do they inject you with like something that makes you sleep for weeks or something? Like you're gonna wake up and be driving that afternoon, probably drive yourself home, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not. They're gonna like sleep, let you stay. Probably not even a night. The medicine ain't even that strong. It's gonna wear off. They're gonna give you painkillers and say, "Good luck. Keep whatever aftercare
No,
instruction."
what they're going to do is an actual like 15-minute procedure.
Yeah, she's like, that's what I mean. I heard her like talking to one of those channels to someone else, And she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna like how I'm gonna feel. I hope I make it. And I'm thinking, Michelle, what do you think? Like, they're gonna cut a vein in your toe?
This might be my last breath, Ski.
She said the
Ski,
funny
it's
thing
not
was,
funny.
It's
Stop
not
it.
funny, Ski.
Stop it.
Asshole.
oh my god! When she when she told her viewers that she could die at any minute, like even though it might be medically possible, like that was the most dramatic nonsense. Like Michelle,
Like
Ski,
any of us
yeah,
could,
right
even
now.
having nothing going on.
what's that list?
Any of us could. Like,
Anyone, yeah. No, and then she just and it just makes no sense out of nowhere. It's not gonna just you're not gonna just die at any moment. I mean, I don't know anything about medical stuff, but whenever she said it, it was she
Can
was saying
can we just take a moment to circle back to whatever the hell day it was when the chat was on fire about Zoltar and and Liz and I are your field reporters discussing back and forth about confirmed sightings, suspicions, updates, bolos, and
we were so into it and nobody was buying our
nobody
shit.
was getting it. They're like, it's your echo.
it
When
was too
House
much
of
of an inside
Williams
joke.
covered that video and she was like, who's this guy that's with Michelle? I was dying.
Oh God! Oh, I didn't see
Oh, I
that.
started to watch that. I didn't get much of. They didn't seem like a hater though, right? They seemed okay. I mean, I didn't watch much. I mean, they might get. I don't know what they've seen of me.
They
probably
get there eventually.
Yeah, because I've said as much racist things. I've also said homophobic stuff. Like I used to say the F word all the time. So,
But oh my God, that was so fun.
I don't mind. Yeah, like I gotta watch it. I thought it was a fresh take, so to speak.
And then I don't remember who it was. I think it was you, Liz. You said something about like Zoltar's deterred by like ring lights and rainbow setting and some like oil. Like Jesus Christ. We were like super slow that night. I had no calls, so I was literally sitting in the office with my headphones in, and I'm like cackling. I'm crying, cackling like a psycho, and the respiratory therapist is like, "What the hell's your problem?" And I'm like, "It's too much to explain, but it's so good, so good."
When Ski was driving on one of his lives, his phone was casting like his shadow on the roof of his car. So that's when I was like, "Where's Fortune Cookie? There's a Zoltar sighting."
Oh no! Well, you missed it the next day, Liz, because Ski and all like deadpan seriousness. He's like, "Yeah, I was driving, and I kept driving, and I went straight into the field, just forward, because I had to find something out, and I had to know. I just had to know if I was being followed and if Zoltar was behind me."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! It was so good. It was so good. I swear
Which one?
we have to do like all of us on panel, like live newscasting, green screen, somebody outside with their hand up to their ear mic, holding on to like a street pole or something, and like when they do for the hurricanes.
Now that we've got all the chit chat out of the way, which one of you three, or is it all three of you, are going to Michelle's again? Which one was it?
What?
I don't have an updated tetanus shot, so it definitely won't be me.
Oh, I got a.
I thought that.
I got a tetanus shot in November because I got a tetanus shot and I got shot. But
when she said famous YouTuber, I definitely thought Fortune Cookie.
I did too. I was just about to say that. I thought
Liz, you're way more famouser than me. Let's be honest. Zoltar tried to break into your streamer apartment.
Well, honestly, Julie's the most famous out of everyone on the panel, or the most well received, and she was damn near drafted into the big leagues.
But I think that Michelle would be very scared if it was Julie. Like, I think she's scared that she was just going to physically harm her.
And like the thing is if I mean, I'm in Texas, so I'm not so far away from Michelle. I actually thought about it. I was like, you know what? Next week is spring break. Does she really need fucking help? I'll go clean her house. I don't even need her to be there. Back door's open. I'll walk in with the rats and everything else.
Julie, I will slash your tires.
No, they're too expensive.
Listen to me, guys. I actually.
But the thing is I think, and I mean, I'm not gonna mention, all the good things that everybody's done for her. It'd go unappreciated anyway. I'd
Yeah.
I'd rather you drive
I
a
mean,
little
I'm not
farther.
really going, y'all. I'm not
You
trying to
could come
lose my
hang out with me,
life. Yeah.
because
Right.
I'm like, I have a cough and I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out of bed. And, I've taken NyQuil 2 times today, and this could be my last day on earth.
Oh Lord.
You,
Don't do
you
it.
know,
But I mean, in true actuality, like if say Liz needed some help and any of us could go, we would go because she's been kind to us. I think a lot of people, from how Michelle has fucking been back and forth and lies and said horrible things and whatever, I try not to judge. I try to be nice to her most of the time, but shit, she just triggers me, and I'm not trying to be arrested in Georgia, y'all. I don't have no one to bail me
Right.
out.
I would bail you out. I would
Okay.
definitely bail you out. But yeah, if any of my, Skimask friends needed anything, I'd be there in a minute. I'd give you the shirt off my back. But for somebody that's disingenuous, and thankless
Your socks.
and mean, no.
You
Yeah.
just give her your socks is all.
Yeah, we'll just send
I
prayers.
won't even
for
send
her toe.
prayers for her toe.
What about Liz? Now this is the first time on the panel. Do you want to give your opinion on the burger scandal? I don't want to bring up PTSD too much, but you're the woman that was nice. It was Liz. Liz is the one that lost money. Michelle thinks like I'm outrageous because Liz paid for the cheeseburger, guys.
Liz,
I was
arrange the
gonna
bird.
pay her back. I was gonna
Look,
pay her back,
I would-
and she said I didn't have to. And so
I would first like to say I have been like 2 weeks without weed, so that's where
good
she
job
caught
in
me
that.
slipping.
Yep, exactly. She
She
got
caught
you
me
when you.
slipping. I was just trying to do, and I was trying to help because you were live, and I knew you didn't like use the app. So like even if you tried, it probably would have been a
Thank
longer
you.
process.
No, it was.
But
I think I was soliciting that too. I was like, "Does anybody have Uber, whatever, or DoorDash, or one of them that's my friend? I can use or
I
something."
will be honest and say she was very appreciative. And
Right.
when she was messaging me, like she messaged me like multiple times,
You
like
think she
saying
got the burger? You think the burger something was wrong with the burger? Like it just didn't taste good? I thought about that. I
well,
was like,
no, like first, like somebody else mentioned it too. Like when she does her cooking thing, she only takes like 2 bites. She eats like a bird. She's a tiny person. I didn't think she was going to be able to eat it all. So I didn't
"Well, yeah,
expect
that's true."
anything at all. And
You should have bought her a 6-piece McNugget meal from Mickey's for
I really would
$1.99.
have. I was like, wasn't familiar with a lot of the places and I thought it was Wendy's, but she specifically
Well,
said
she's bougie too,
mushrooms.
though. She's like, I'm glad she didn't ask you for like a $47 platter of sushi and egg rolls or
That would
something.
have never happened, but she
Like,
said mushrooms and I couldn't find it anywhere but that place. So that's the only reason it even happened. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it, whatever.
also, $10 of it was pure gratuity to the driver.
Well, there
So,
was more than that, but anyway,
oh, okay.
like,
Sorry. Well,
no, it's
Michelle, like,
fine.
she was
Like,
very. I wouldn't have pointed that out, but that's Michelle can't like accept nothing graciously. She has to say only 20.
the
Well, she said
taxes.
she was like 10 to the driver and $2 for that. She was like, I thought the burger was only $16. Ski, like, get stop slandering my name. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, but she wanted like every topping known to man. I was like, you know what? She's sick. But then too, I knew she was medicated. So I'm like, she's not going to even be able to tolerate this. But I was like,
No,
whatever. We're just doing a nice deed and that's it. But it was
well,
everybody else who was trying to make it weird. Like the money thing was nobody's business, like at all. And then when people were
I don't know
coming
if I
in,
think I said it first because they told me she threw it away, and I was making a joke about like she took 2 bites and threw it away. That's what she
no,
said.
people in the comments were like way ahead of you on that. Like,
They can, yeah.
and then when they started trying to say like you profited, like what?
I didn't
Like
get that
off
part,
of
but
a
I didn't want to.
burger?
And I wouldn't even have told about the other person that was nice and helped out, but like I didn't want no hidden
Well,
whatever.
even when
So
she told you like half was for you and half was like her food. So
yeah,
like,
no, she told me she sent $40 and said to keep. So if I would have, you know what I mean, I would have still got like $10 even if
but
I would
still,
have
my
paid.
big thing was just like with the whole like burger thing and Michelle, it just shows that people feel so entitled to information that's really like not their business. And I was trying not to be rude about it, but it's like Then
Like
everybody
they should
started
have.
feeling sorry for me. I'm like, I don't need anybody's pity. I did what I did out of the goodness of my heart.
And they only knew it was you because we thought it was a gracious deed. We weren't like,
Well,
like
yeah, like
showing appreciation. I know. I'm like, this is my friend did, this way. They helped out this way, and this other person did this, and so that's how they knew. And then when it all went sour, they're like, oh, do you feel stupid? What
yeah, I was like, it's a one-time fucking thing. Like it would never
Good job.
happen again. Like,
So
and
enabling
then
Michelle. We're all over here enabling her.
the
Well,
more people talked about it, like she was like manically messaging me, like, please tell these people something. Like she was going nuts, and I just kept ignoring her, and she stopped
She
finally.
goes, well, she gets trolled, and like I don't know if some of that's an act or like a shtick that she plays up or plays into, but she fucking goes for 100% for whatever they do. She gets worked up, or she'll have you believe it.
Everybody's attention. Like every week, first it's the stroke, then it's something else, then it's something else, then it's the job for a couple weeks. Now it's been the toe for a couple weeks. What's next? Like,
well, I think we can all agree in terms of Michelle. If something happens one time, it's an incident. Something happens twice, it's a coincidence. And if something keeps on occurring, it's an occurrence, and it's just ongoing with her. That's just
That's like her MO.
it's
She was a
her
criminal. That'd be like her way of getting down. They
Yeah.
put the pantyhose on their face and go inside the store with a knife. It's like Michelle fucking picks an enemy and starts talking about their husband or whatever I forgot that she said that about Molly. I guess it was Molly's husband. She said she was gonna like fuck him while he's at work. He's or like some jet pilot, whatever. He's like an airplane mechanic or something. I don't know.
I think she's managed to effectively tell anybody that's got a husband that she's going to sleep with said husband.
I mean, it's just a troll. It's like if I tell all these other streamer dudes I was gonna F their wife or something. It's like, yeah, Skimask, you don't even know my wife. You never know. Like, how are you gonna meet her? Like, she wouldn't even fuck with you anyways. Like, it's a troll. Like, it's just funny sometimes how they some of them really get worked up, or they use it as a whatever, like cannon fodder, a reason to go after her.
I mean, to be honest, everybody likes their own men or women or whatever, but she really has like a high self-esteem somewhat, though, to think she can steal all these fucking husbands.
It's this hook, this the working chick mentality, I think.
Has to be.
Well, because she's always like body shaming people, so she probably that she thinks that like that's like the sexiest thing on the planet is the fact that she's not overweight, and it's like that doesn't automatically make you attractive, Michelle. I don't know who gave you that idea, but
Sex and a relationship are two entirely different things too. I mean, it's really easy to have sex.
You think she's good at it? Like, if you had to guess, you think Michelle would be a hot lady for
a different thing to carry a relationship, like.
I mean, she's probably not that like she's not gonna. She's probably like been through it all, like through the ringer, so she's not like that enthusiastic.
I can't believe you even asked that, and I don't know who gagged, but
I
wonder. Michelle's sex noises would be so disgusting. It'd be like a wounded deer in the woods or something. Like,
Fortune Cookie, can you give us a couple of them because you have that rasp
Go ahead and
going
say
on?
them, Go.
What?
Yeah, let's hear some dirty talk, Michelle.
Hey, Ski.
Yes. What's up, Michelle?
Ski, I'm just gonna come over there and I'm gonna give it to you so good, like you've never had it.
I mean, I don't want that though, Michelle. I never want it though either.
Suck your eggplant so hard.
No. I got a pickle, not an eggplant. No.
The balls are gonna come right out of the top, Ski. Ski, I do it so good.
That's why the $500 an hour rate.
Can you yell this, Ski? Stop it.
Ski, stop it. Stop it, Ski.
Oh, geez.
It's not a joke, Ski.
So that's what you're going to be saying during dirty talk or whatever while we're having sex. You're going to be looking at me and saying, stop it. It's not a joke. Damn. You got to, damn, it's interesting, Michelle. Whoa.
Do you know what reminds me of? This reminds me of that episode where
on Family Guy where Peter gets sick and his voice changes and Lois thinks it's the hottest thing ever?
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I can imagine.
He spends the whole episode trying to like get like sick and stay sick so Lois will be into him.
Oh man, that's funny. Himalaya or
Yeah,
Boots at pillow talk. Remember whenever Michelle busted out her pillow and we had like actual pillow talk?
You want some pillow talk, Ski?
And you put the pillow behind your neck.
Yeah. Like, hold on, Michelle. I got a pillow too. Give me a second. Okay. Well, what do you
The pillow
yeah.
that's been laying in the fucking ashes from her cigarette fucking ashtray.
Hold on, let me just flick the cigarette butts off of here. Don't mind them.
They were roasting her ashtray. Like that was pretty gross, actually. You don't got to let 45 cigarettes. I guess, mate. How many do you think she smoked? She told the doctor a pack and a half. I bet you it's got to be way more than that because she told the doctor that much. So
I double it, probably
I would
close
say
to
it's like
3 packs a day.
yeah.
Yeah, one
That
time when
makes
she showed her
sense.
foot, she had 3 packs on her little
That's
recliner
wild.
thing.
But it's probably buy 2 cartons at once or something.
This is gross, but I really want to know what her house smells like.
I could imagine. Dude, so I had this friend in middle school that I knew for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We played basketball together, and in the summers I'd stay like days at his house. We'd stay up all night playing video games and shit. And his mom was the heaviest smoker. Like my parents both smoked too, but his mom smoked more than both my parents combined time, probably like 10. And
But just think 2 dogs, bats, rats.
well, the dust smoking, like it wasn't even like a smoke smell, but it had like the weirdest permanent smell, like a cardboard box type weird smell. Like it was just
Like
like
stale, wet.
Like a
something.
house, like have you ever like a house or something like that got put on fire and then went out or whatever?
and you kind of still just smell like that. I guess kind of like a burnt smell, but it smelled like.
I know the smell you're talking about. My grandma was a heavy smoker, and she'd light the next one with the last one, and yeah, you walk into the house and it's not even like a smoke smell. It's a
It's like sweet weird, like it's a permanent stale,
Yeah,
like sweet.
it does
Skunky,
have like a cardboard aspect, and then there's some other
Mhm.
aspect, and everything's just kind of filmy yellow.
Exactly.
But
It almost
yeah,
smells like the inside of a cigarette. You know, like what the tobacco would smell like before somebody smokes it. I don't know if you've ever, like, what tobacco inside of a cigarette smells like. You know what I mean?
but I would think between dogs and yeah,
The
And the
bat.
fact that she doesn't have good hygiene. She
And there's-
put dry shampoo in her hair after not showering for 5 days.
well, the drains
Did
aren't
you see?
either, so probably like mold, mildew.
Yeah.
Just had the doors open for like 4 days while she was in the hospital.
She has air purifiers, guys. She showed us too.
She probably has never changed the filter on them.
No, they're probably fucking yellow like a fucking smoker's yellow.
So it's June 1st. Her house has to be in perfect condition, ready to be shown for sale, and she has to be out.
It's
I found
not
that
happening.
out. Do you don't think
It's-
that's going to happen? Like,
She's going to be a squatter.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
He's gonna have to probably fucking evict her.
But she said she gets $100,000 if they sell the house. Wouldn't you want to, like, she wants to just fuck with him because she don't want to have to move on or something? I mean,
Nobody's
maybe.
going to buy that house for the market value if they don't like fix it up. Like, even when she would show her kitchen, like, that's not an appealing kitchen for like that size of house that she describes.
The nicest thing about her whole house that I saw was the bathroom. It's a nice bathroom.
Yeah.
Bathroom boy
And that's
Andy over
weird.
here. No, it's an impressive bathroom. It's a bathroom that would be in like a mansion. Like, you know,
That-
that the shower.
Oh, you'd probably freeze your ass off in that shower.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
But
It was
even
a
like the stairs leading to her kitchen, like they look like they're like rotting off.
And then the sunken bathtub. I'm scared. Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of
I
like a
Wake
it
up
looked
in
like
the middle of
Squidward.
the night to go pee and you fall in the fucking bathtub and break your neck.
Yeah, you
Don't
need
give
like
her
night lights.
ideas.
You need like
Yeah.
accent
Oh
lights
god,
around
here
the
we go.
kitchen.
She's gonna be hurt. Something doing
Well,
something
she's
crazy
gonna
with the damn
be she's
bathtub.
gonna be mad. She'll probably think I'm letting you guys roast her, which she's so like looks for so many
We're just
insults.
talking about what she shows us.
So,
Shit, we can all have
yeah.
opinions.
Right. Well, these
You know, we're-
YouTube ladies, they act like everyone has to defend them when they got their own channels and shit. Like, don't worry about what goes on over here. Talk about whatever we want. Yeah, everyone has an opinion, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
For
care what
sure.
anybody thinks.
You guys have all been very nice and friendly and fair when you talk to Michelle too. It's not like none of y'all were like used it to like. I mean, Julie, a couple of outbursts, but those are understandable. You know, Michelle does them too. So, like a couple of times, Julie
Yeah.
says
And
a
she
few
normally
unnamed.
apologizes. She's like, I was just pissed off, Julie. I was just pissed off. I'm like,
I
I
don't know
get
how
it,
much
Michelle. Like, I don't hold on
Liz.
to
Have
them.
you, right, you understand. But I know she likes fortune cookies. What about Liz? I can't remember. I know she doesn't dislike Liz, but
Oh, I
So
don't
before
know.
you had like a nice relationship with her, I would always just be like, fuck you, Michelle. Like everywhere. I would troll the hell out of her. They would never block me randomly. And yeah, until you had like a good rapport with her, I wouldn't have anything nice to say to her.
you know the two that I like that I think well, Michelle likes one of them and hates the other one, but I think that Lauren De Laguna is cool now. I used to not think it, but I came to understand like what she has going on, in my opinion. And I think it's funny that chick Ye, the blonde haired chick, that's like
Yes.
looks like in her late 20s or something. She's like younger.
Yeah, I
She's
like
like the
it.
same age as Lauren or whatever, but she's cool. And her and Michelle have a funny back and forth because she's like a troll, I would say, but she definitely doesn't hate Michelle. She just like kind of gives Michelle like constructive shit. Like, I'm gonna give you a little shit constructively. So I think they're funny.
Lauren and her characters, we don't have the same sense of humor, but like I can tolerate her. But I love Ye.
Yeah, he's great, right? Yeah.
He's
Same.
funny
But I
when
think
he talks to Michelle.
Lauren triggers the shit out of Michelle, like more than almost anybody in terms of like other people out of the chat or whatever.
Well, yeah, because Lauren's a little girl.
But the thing is all this stuff that Michelle hated Lauren for was all done because she lied and texted Lauren saying she was at 10. So that's why I like Lauren, because Michelle
Yeah,
put her in all this bullshit.
yeah.
And see,
All Lauren was trying to do was make sure that she was okay,
Right. Right.
and that was out of the goodness of her heart. She didn't have to do that.
right.
Lauren gives me the clear eyes guy dry humor.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
that's
Dad.
the only reason I'm just like,
Ben
but like
Stein or
she's
whatever.
nice.
Right. No,
Hi,
she's funny. She
Skiing
definitely.
Friends.
Yeah, you're on the panel. What's going on?
I just said hi, Skiing Friends.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
yeah, what's
Ben.
going on? I couldn't remember your name, so I just brought you up. How you doing tonight? I mean, I see
I'm
it's
good.
OMG. I remember you were on the other day.
I was. I haven't been on for a couple days, and so I heard you guys talking. I was going to see what was the latest on
No,
our
what's the
favorite.
last you remember? Well, pretty much Michelle's full of shit and bullshitting everybody about her toe, still over dramatizing it, and that's all she had. That's all she really has going on. Did you see Molly Golightly came on my show?
I did. That was a couple days ago.
3 times?
I think I only saw it twice.
She came on 3 times. The third time was the damn fire, the fiery culmination. I had Amber, Michelle, and Molly Golightly for a triple threat match for the championship of the Skiverse in terms of the women's division.
And I heard you guys just talking about Lauren, and I think that thing is dumb now. It's old.
Though, you think Lauren altogether, like people are over her?
No, I just think the whole baby twin thing, I just think that thing is dumb now. It's not funny anymore. Kind of like the Michelle mocking or doing the wig thing with Molly. That's a dumb. It's just dumb. It's over. It's old. Okay, move on.
Yeah, true. They do know how to run a bit into the ground, don't they?
Yes.
I couldn't believe Michelle busted that out. I really didn't know what she was doing when she came on cam. I was just like, look at this Looney Tune. She had a whole
Yeah,
different character. It was
they
good.
think she's so funny, and it's so
Well,
dumb.
it's funny. It's funny to me because it's so cringe. Like I think that's what it was like to me. It was a good moment. It was definitely a good bit. I was not like I wasn't mad at her for doing that. I was like, damn, Michelle, that was fucking. But we waited a while to pull that out of the bag of tricks.
But the
Yeah.
last couple times I saw her, she actually appeared somewhat sober, and I was kind of surprised.
Well, she was
I mean,
literally sober off alcohol, but she had painkillers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that affects her buzz or whatever you want to call it, or mood, or level. Less, she's like probably more coordinated and can speak more lucidly, but slower. And
She gets that evil
she got
vibe.
mean on them. Then she was mean. Well, she was mean whenever she was out of the hospital. She was getting mean, like she was getting kind of mean whenever she was talking about. I can't think of who it was, but she was definitely
So
not
the
trying to
nuts
take
girl is no longer going to help her, and she's going to be by herself, other than her trainer lady person still, or is something else happen now?
No, I think Michelle self-sabotaged that. I
Well,
don't think the next person is going to go anymore, and I think that's how Michelle wanted it. But you got cold
one of
feet.
you guys is talking about, what's the next thing that's going to happen. So I don't think the surgery is going to be that big of a deal. I think that it's, pretty standard. I think other people have said that, but she'll make it something, as she is already now. I think the next big deal is going to be something more will happen with her toe, like, she'll have to get that blackness cut off. And and then the next thing will be something that happens with the house.
Like, that's a big deal because.
Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say, when you guys are, what's that?
No, go ahead. I was going to just say that big deal that's coming up. Go ahead. It's like a lag.
You guys were talking about her thinking she's so, hot and she can get everybody's man. She is so entitled to Etienne, and she thinks that she can still get him, and is so jealous, like with Lauren talking about
Hey, Don.
how she could have him. And she does not like that at all, and she thinks she can have him, and she'll get him back once his mom dies. They're gonna get back
Yeah,
together. She has
she's
no
thought that the whole
idea.
time.
Yep.
That's such a weird sentiment to think I'm going to be with you when your mom passes away.
I know. And her wearing that ring back to the hospital. I mean, that was weird. The whole thing was weird.
Right.
Okay, I'm pulling into my garage. I have dinner for my kids. I gotta go. But I just wanted to come in and say hi. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
I'm in the wall.
Who was that?
Always.
Who was
Which
that,
one? Hold on a second. Yeah, I got to figure out so I can disconnect them. Too many people on the screen. I think that was this person. And who is? I said hello when they came over. They didn't say anything.
That's Boots.
It's me. This? It's
Yeah.
on. Hi.
How's it going? Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is this?
Hello. It's Boots.
Oh, Boots. Your name said something else. I got you.
Yeah.
You need to turn those names off. What's up, Boots?
What's up?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out. Skimask Friends. Now we got a lot of friends up here. What's your take? What do you think about the state of affairs in the Michelle toe saga?
Boy, I'm telling you. I don't know. I mean, I think she's a lot smarter than what we give her credit for sure.
You think she's trying to work the audience for some moolah?
I do.
Can you turn down your TV too, whoever that is, or whatever that device?
Oh, mine's not on.
What?
I don't have mine on.
Testing 1 2. Whose audio is that?
Push pause on your video.
Zoltar?
Testing 1 2. I'll put you backstage 1 second, Boots. It was Boots. We're right back.
Ski, did you hear that?
Yeah, you can hear that? You can't hear her? I hear myself every time. Like, I say something and I hear it right away in her mic. I can't.
Boots, if you have the live going, press pause on it.
It does it when you talk too. All right, we'll be okay. I like Boots. We have that about every time when she joins. So
Ski.
Ski. You're being rude.
Ski, I think Zoltar's with Boots. This is serious, Ski.
Fortune Cookie, if you look at his screen, you can see the shadow.
I can.
Oh
Can
my
you
god.
Confirmed
That freaked me out.
Zoltar sighting.
Zoltar sighting.
What?
Serious.
I haven't been awake long enough for that to work.
Get your foil and your ring light. Hurry.
Rainbow settings on ring lights, everyone.
Somebody bring in the cigarette butts. Stat.
Yeah, did you see that nonsense? Michelle bragging up her ring light with all the colored features, like mine was a second class. I was like, okay, Michelle, my light doesn't got all the whatchamacallits.
She's only used to the red light, special light.
Right. I think someone's backstage again. Who is the other one? So who? Oh my gosh! Oh, here's a good caller. Oh, this ain't a good caller, is it? Wait a second.
That's
Hello.
Shaquifa in the house.
Girl, Queefa be here, Queefa be here.
How you be?
Queefa be eating them tacos.
Eating toes. I hope not Michelle's toes.
The tacos, girl.
Oh, potatoes. Got it. Phew.
Not potatoes, girl. Tacos.
Tacos.
Oh, that's even better.
Mhm.
Bazooka.
Asking you shall receive. There we have it.
The green
Somebody
grapes.
I was reading your mind.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
In that picture, she looks like she's trying to take a crap.
She looks so funny right there, though, don't she? She looks like she's talking shit in like some little kid voice or something like, man, boo boo. What
Yeah,
about this
but
one?
Queefa ain't no moo cow.
Oh man.
She
Oh,
looks.
Lord.
She looks
Right.
You
so.
don't feel it as a compliment to be compared to her when she looks like that, now, do you? That's, well, I mean, you probably don't feel like it's a compliment
What
ever.
about her forehead? Why did it squish like that?
But it's so puffy, her eyes, too. Like, she looked like she went 2 rounds with Tyson before she got knocked out.
And the
Dude.
last time we were all on panel with her, didn't she say she had Botox?
Yeah, she had just got it done. Actually, I got a picture from like.
There's no fucking way she had Botox.
Pretty good photo.
She looks like she's gonna yell at us for overdue library books.
Oh my God. Tragic. Tragic makes a face exactly like that. With the cheeks like that.
Oh, man.
You owe me 88 cents. This book was due Tuesday. Ski.
You know they tried to give Tragic shit for coming to my stream, so she don't come around as much now. Bombshell and her damn bully squad. They were her, several other people that don't even have YouTube channels, but she's one with a YouTube channel.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of viewers that came over there because these dummies think that if you just keep like talking shit about me, it doesn't mean you're gonna brainwash viewers. It might make them interested in finding out what's going on. That's the exact reason I don't talk about the people that are hating on me as much as the others do.
That shit is so annoying. Like, people have a fucking backbone. You're an adult on the
Tell him,
internet.
girl. Tell him.
So I literally was reaching to kick you. I was like, this person just sitting on the screen now. No,
But what's crazy is they fucking judge me. But what about themselves and what they've went through and how they've been bullied on YouTube or how they've been arrested or how they've fucking
they
beat
broke
somebody or did
booty.
something stupid.
Well,
But they
I'm
all
not a
come
part
and
of any
see.
internet bully group.
Facts.
Exactly.
Right there, Shakufa with a hotline. What else, Shakufa?
Queefa be chilling, boy. Queefa be chilling.
Yeah, I think that's terrible myself. They shouldn't worry about what I'm doing at all.
I mean, who cares? Who cares if you have followers? Who cares if you have a bunch of ladies in your chat that want to support you or want to watch your stream? We provide support as you do for us. So who gives a fuck who likes who? It's just ridiculous.
Thank you, Julie. Shakufa. Hey, Shakufa, you're like a
You're
good
so
hype.
funny.
Well, this is why I don't go anywhere else. I don't.
Oh, they would just if they noticed one of y'all, like if Liz or Cookie or Julie went somewhere and they knew that it was someone that recognized you from here, you would like be targeted by if it was one of them. If you were in Bombshell's chat and her chat was like, oh, that's a ski mask moderator. It's like they're gonna run you over with a tank.
They
I
be
would
hunters
never
out
go
there.
there.
They be hunters. They be hunters, boy. They be hunters.
They made
And
Dawson stop watching.
well, and they make it like say we're watching someone else's stream, whatever. Say you're not on, we're watching someone else's stream just to see what's going on. It's like if they do say something bad about you, it's so fucking hard not to go the fuck in. Like it's really hard.
I know
is.
what you mean. I appreciate that. That's how I am. When
Because
they
we
start
want to
talking.
respect you, because if we do it in their chat, then they keep continuing to talk about you. So I sit there and I kind of just, listen to whatever they're fucking saying, cuss them out, at my own house, not through the chat. But it's hard
I
for a
noticed
lot of
that
us, Ski.
Amber's moderators. What's up, Milltown? Amber's moderators all hate me. I noticed. I didn't know that until Amber said whatever. Like
They
I
be
accidentally.
hating. They be hating.
It's fucked up. I didn't know that I said nothing about Amber's son, and then I listened back to the clip, and I absolutely did. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck who that is. So I didn't say nothing about it. Nobody, like, I didn't say nothing about her son. I didn't know what the fuck I was saying.
I think
so.
you were just heated and misspoke on that
Well,
one.
I read the chat. It was like somebody asked me a question, and I read what I'm pulling a bombshell. It's 100% true. I was reading the chat. I read the chat, and it said something. It's like, what'd you say about Amber's son? And then I said, I did like read it like this, like. What'd you say about Amber's son? I said Amber's da 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 da. It was like I hadn't even said nothing about her son, but they kind of tricked me. Is what they did. They were savvy, right, Shaquifa? What do you think about that?
I think I'm gonna make you my jambalaya. I'm gonna mail you my little jambalaya for y'all.
Ooh, I'm excited. I can't give you my address. Is it tasty?
Oh boy.
You gotta give the recipe to Michelle, and she can cook it on her show. Maybe it'd be fun. Well, hey, thank you, Shaquifa.
Quifa gonna go make that jambalaya for you, okay? Catch y'all later.
Bye, Quifa.
Bye bye.
Good call. Good call.
If Boots is still backstage, I think she said that she got her audio figured out.
Let's see. I don't know who Down Liz is.
That's
Or Dawn. Oh, it's Queen. It's Queen.
Wait, what? What is her name?
Yo.
Dawn Liz.
Yeah. What's up, Queen?
What's up?
What's up, my queen? Hey, welcome to the show.
Where's
What's
Queen?
going on tonight?
Right here, bitch.
Right here. Hold on, I'll turn the name
why the
back
fuck
on.
I don't have a picture, but okay.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Queen.
Oh, shit. Maybe it does that like if you first come somehow, like it got lagged out. I could try and reload it, but it doesn't matter to me. Let me see. Stay right there.
I
Queen.
had to re-add mine tonight.
Wait 1 second, Queen. Let me just re-add her. And yeah, the other person's name is Don Liz. I'm like, is that a gang? Like it's like a gangster version of you or something? No, I didn't do it.
Oh, that's Boots.
That's Boots.
Yes.
Why? What kind of name? Okay, hold on.
Boots, why are you impersonating me?
Yeah, I'm like high and shit. I thought I was tripping. When I was looking at the pictures, like they don't look the same, but they could be like the same people because Liz's eyes and stuff are hidden. I know what I was
No,
going.
Dawn. I went by Dawn Liz. Like a lot of my life, people called me Dawn Liz because my name is Dawn Elizabeth.
The way I was saying it, it sounded like a gangster name, like D-O-N.
He's obviously not reading the whole thing.
He was like, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is.
Some gangsta.
Yeah,
that's right.
I was playing it up. What's up, Boots? All right.
Hey.
I don't know why. Like, why does it say? Did you type that in there? Your name?
That's always that's just my. It's always been my.
Okay.
YouTube.
I see what you mean about the font because her name is so small. It looks like it says boobs.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Do they still hear an echo?
Yes, you do, Queen. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I'm pretty. I don't know. I think it's. Still
If it's me, it might be me because I don't have headphones in, but I can go put them in.
Hello. Nope, still here. It's Boots.
Okay,
Queen,
I'll
come
go put
back.
headphones in. Okay, here, let me mute myself.
All right. Oh, Queen, my Queen, guys, Queen,
come back.
She'll be back. Maybe she went back to the chat. She probably had some chat.
It's because I was trolling her and putting drop queen. I'm just kidding. She thinks it's her.
Is that you in the chat, Liz? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, man, I can't see who the moderator. I'm high. I'm about to say there's a fake Liz in the chat.
Ski cracks me up. He was scared of Boots. He was
It's
like,
boobs.
Who is that? Who is that?
I'm gonna drop down back into the chat.
Okay.
Your
Okay,
toes
cool.
hurting, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain.
All right, sweetie.
Hey, well, thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Prayers
Come
for
back
your
anytime.
toe.
Take care.
I'll,
Thank you. Thank
I'll
you.
talk to you
See
guys
you
later.
All
tomorrow.
right, thank you, Cookie. Tomorrow. Hey, come back anytime, Cookie. I appreciate you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All righty. Boots is
Look
great.
at
Just like,
Boots' beautiful hair. What the?
I mean,
Look at how beautiful.
Make
Queen
her
on
bigger.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Whoa, she is nice. Oh, here's Queen. Here we go. All right.
Is it better?
It
Yep.
was never you.
It's her. It's Boots.
Not me dropping.
It's not you.
You rage quit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, cut it out, Liz. She's already giving you shit, isn't she, Queen? You gotta leave Queen alone. This is not the reception I want for Queen.
She knows the reception she gets from me.
Queen never quits.
Who calls himself Queen on the internet?
Shut up, Liz.
It's Queen K, actually.
You know what? You don't take up for her.
You act like she calls herself Queen of the internet. It's Queen K. It's a nickname.
You would have to know what we're talking about.
I'm just kidding.
Liz, I'm going to
just
text you 500 times tonight and wake you up.
You already did. Like the whole time my phone was going off, I'm like, could you please stop stalking me? I'm just kidding.
We only stalk you when you're not here.
Queen, what time is it where you're at? You're several hours behind us, right?
5:53.
He's on the West Coast.
Okay, you're 2 hours earlier than us. Okay.
He's in California, just way up in the top corner area.
He's actually in the middle of the ocean.
Right, I remember that. I'm 5 hours behind, or whatever the hell that is. Counting backwards, I'm like, dude, how many time zones are there?
Not you telling me I live in the ocean.
Right, like, oh yeah, in Hawaii, like I don't get it. What?
From
Where?
now on,
Like,
if
what?
anyone asks, I live in the ocean.
Uh-oh, who's this? Whoa.
What?
Hey, boy, you got something with my girl.
Excuse you?
Is
My
that
girl
Cleveland's
Queefa.
man?
Yo, I'm a
Queefa.
mukbang on y'all. You got something with my girl Queefa.
You're going to eat?
He's in a mukbang.
I'm a mukbang, y'all.
Mukbang. That means to eat, right? At once?
Oh.
I don't know, dude. That sounds creepy.
Wait, who's on the West Coast? Anybody?
Me.
Any of us? Liz.
Yeah.
Liz and Liz.
Liz and Boots.
Me and my
And
troll.
where is this guy from? Where are you from, sir?
I be from Tulsa, boy.
Whoa, that's such a crazy coincidence. The
Yeah.
world's Dug down. I
can't.
believe it.
I'm really disappointed that Queen didn't come with this same energy when she jumped on.
Oh, you
I
I know. How come she got off so quick?
I'm here, Boots.
Oh, you're there. Hi. I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Why is it even like that? Let me put it in.
Yo, you got a thing with my girl?
Yep.
No, she's lying.
She's lying. I don't even want her. She's too mean and boisterous.
Everybody want Queefa.
I feel a little sorry for you, buddy. I wish your girl wasn't that aggressive and angry.
And makes her good at her job. We're making that jambalaya for y'all.
That's all she's good for you, huh? Making some damn dinner. You need to respect her more, and maybe she wouldn't be so disgruntled.
She gave me that back rub too, boy.
What was that?
She gave the best back rub, that Queefa.
Oh, you're such a misogynistic little son of a gun, ain't you?
I'm a son of a bitch.
He said it, not us.
What's the opposite of a feminist? Do they have a word for is it misogynist? No?
Mukbang.
Oh,
Well, y'all got something at my girl Queefa. All right, now, baby.
Like that.
What?
I'll be jabba to you as well, buddy. Take care.
I legit just spit out my drink.
She got her man after us quick. Huh? I said us. I need y'all to get my back on this one. She went and got her man after us, didn't she? You sound scary too. Yeah, man. Who?
Ye said Queefa made him rage quit.
He couldn't handle the heat. He probably called him to
Okay.
get off the show.
I really want to know what was up with the mukbang.
Right.
Yeah. I wasn't
Jeffrey
getting that
Dahmer
either.
or something. Lunatic over here.
Actually, Queen, we all made Michelle's sex noises, so now we need you to make them.
Absolutely not.
You have to be in the club.
There's no club, Queen. Don't fall for it. I sure
am
didn't
not
make. I
falling for it.
definitely
I don't
didn't
even
make
think
no
I can-
Michelle sex noise. Not,
I don't even think I can do it plugging my nose.
yeah. I did not join that club, and you don't have to either. As a matter of fact,
Wow.
the only person in that club.
You just sold us out so
I
hard.
got to. I like Queen too much. Nope. We got all.
Queen's too
we all
smart
like
for
each
that.
other.
She wouldn't have fallen for it.
You can't
Liz,
pick
you're
a
not
side.
thrown under the bus.
No, if I wouldn't have told
Wow.
Queen, then I would have been picking Liz's side by default, keeping it secret. I couldn't pick a side. So I told Queen to stay objective in order to maintain objectivity.
It's okay.
I
What's
think we all
so
try to stay
cringe?
objective.
What?
Who's what?
Never mind.
Did
Don't
you
make
cringe?
me do a Michelle, okay?
Oh, that's a hater.
Don't make me read chat.
Yeah, you should come up here.
I know me.
Yeah.
Oh God, I am pulling a Michelle, huh?
Just
Yeah,
don't say
exactly.
legit and you're fine.
No, go for it. That's okay. I don't even care when Michelle does it because there's a lot of chatter. It's fun. As long as Michelle reads the most mundane, stupid hater comments, though, she'll be like, "Oh, did I really, huh?" You know, and then she goes off on some stupid hater. It's like, oh, read a fun comment or something. Somebody used to tell her that. Who? One of y'all maybe. Michelle, I challenge you to like read a positive comment. Somebody did that.
Yeah, we told. I think I've told her that before too.
She won't fucking look at him.
Milltown says she loves us all.
So
Love you,
we
did
love
she
you
get
too,
the booter
Hi,
here?
Milton.
We love Milltown and Milton.
Both of them.
Ooh, and I got another cat. I missed 2 cash apps. Thank you guys.
So did Michelle get towed out?
I'm thinking about texting her. I'm not that mad at her now that I worked through the Woodstock not mod thing. I'm not furious no more. But I don't have no
Towed
updates.
up right now.
Yeah, she towed up from the flow up.
When our channel goes
Literally.
down, she'll be back.
Do what?
Listen, them tow jokes are funny as hell.
Yep. She's looking for a microwave right now, y'all.
Okay, who?
She has a microwave though. That's so stupid. Like, what do you need 2 microwaves to sell a house for? Like, does it go with the house? It's just to model the house. It's such a rich person problem. And by the way, she doesn't need a microwave because she can get one of those for $40 at Walmart. No,
And
she
not
needs
only
a
that, didn't she say that?
$450 microwave.
No. She said that somebody got her like one of those like subscription boxes. Like you don't make those in the microwave.
No, you
The
don't. She doesn't
HelloFresh
need it
stuff?
for-
No.
Yeah, like
She
what do you
needs
need
the
microwave
microwave
for?
for modeling the house. It's so silly. It's like, oh, then you should worry about getting that. You know, shouldn't ask you to stream directly to buy that for you because it's not even an item that your audience will get any value out of. It's not like
Because I
saying,
thought
hey,
you wouldn't even keep that with the house though when you sell it.
And I have a
Wait.
question.
No, she does. It's just to model it. It's like open houses and whatnot. I don't
It's
know why she has
over the range microwave, one of the ones that hook to the cabinets. So
But
it does stay.
What does
Wow.
a $400 microwave do for you? Does it like? I mean, it has to do something for me to pay that much.
nothing more than a $40 one doesn't do. It's like a car,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's just larger. It hangs above the stove. It's stainless. I mean, obviously, I work for an apartment complex, so we order them all the time. They're, we don't
Is
get
that
the
what it's for,
top
to
notch
model the house?
dishes, but huh?
Is that what she needs it for, though, to model the house for like open houses?
Yeah, I mean, she's just trying to, I guess, make it look better. She says it went out or
Well, she
whatever.
doesn't-
And they're not. They're
How about
close
Do
start
they
by
have-
getting the bats out? Like,
She says they're gone.
I'm saying though, do they have like a checklist? You have to pass like an inspection in order to open house a house. Like they got a guy that comes around and says, "No, sorry, we're not going to give you the ticket to do this because you only
Do
got
you know
one
how many
microwave.
houses?
This big ass opening here must be like taken care of."
Mhm.
We
Most of
can't
the
sell the
time,
house.
anything that's supposed to be there should be there. So yes, a seller
Right.
can look at that and say, well, you either need to come down or it needs to be
What?
replaced before we buy this house because
What are
we
you gonna-
want this.
Right.
But
What
the
was that?
realtor usually stages it.
Mm-hmm.
I've also looked at
Exactly.
houses though that didn't even have a refrigerator. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's just weird.
She thinks it's gonna sell by saying that's a fucking Airbnb. Whoever buys that house will more than likely probably try to remodel some stuff. I don't think that's going to be a big, oh, I'm not buying because there's no microwave.
They're
I
not
think
going to
they're
buy it
getting
because of the house. Period.
and the bats and the rats. I think they're more concerned about that than a microwave.
I would definitely think so. Yeah.
Right.
And
Y'all,
that's like
was
that's like an
rat.
NTN thing. It should be. I would think
Yeah.
if it's their house that they're selling, that's one of the last things you do. You know,
Right.
is stuff like that.
I can't believe that dude lives with his mom and she has their house and like there's this there's a
He was desperate to get away.
He
Yeah, I
couldn't
would
deal
be.
with
I'm
it
saying like
anymore.
I still don't really get what the probationary period before he can sell is. Like I guess it's just something they worked out. Oh, here's Ye. What's up, Ye?
Michelle thinks that microwaves levitate now.
Yeah,
If
because
you
her range
spend
is on the island.
if you spend enough money, they do. Yay. You gotta get
That's
the
what
right
she's
one.
going for.
Right? Yeah.
Well,
she
better
is-
do something for that amount.
What that level of entitlement though, right? $450 microwave. That's pretty. That's not even asking like I need a phone even, which would be something to help broadcast or you know a phone bill or anything. It's like I need a damn. And you know she tried to justify it saying, "Ski, have you ever seen my meals? Like they're pretty like whatever." And then I was like, "Oh, how does that mean you need a microwave? You don't even cook with a microwave."
It's pretty disgusting.
Her apples that she makes every time she does a cooking live.
Y'all,
Yeah,
With
those
her
don't go in the
gray
microwave.
bacon.
All that's on the stove.
The gray bacon got me. I'm
She
sorry.
wants to
Gray
pretend
bacon
that
got
she's
me.
from, like she's a
Oh,
nutritionalist. She wants to pretend like that's why she's like regular size or whatever. It's like she's some mystery diet. No, it's just
no,
probably
she was
bread.
born that way.
Exactly. People, it's
You know.
genetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of it, lifestyle or environment, like how you live. Like you can gain weight, obviously, but
Okay,
One time
this
when I
is
was
a deal breaker.
she's been a
Would
long
you
time.
would you eat those apples, Ski?
Mhm.
All right,
No,
you
I
can
wouldn't.
stay.
I would not eat those. Maybe for
I don't like apples.
I'm curious about them.
I'd try them
Oh.
for fun if it was on stream.
See, I knew you would. That's why I said I'm curious about them. You just said no, I wouldn't, and then you're like, I'd try
I was
them.
scared to admit my true feelings. Thank you for helping me bring out the honesty list.
Yeah,
That
I
was
had
nice.
to sell you out because you did that to
Well,
us.
you didn't so much sell me out. You helped me get my true side out. I appreciate
Help
it.
you come to your self
I was
actualization.
scared. I thought I was the only one. But yes, no, I will.
No, I would
I
But
mean,
you were
try them.
lying though. You're not gonna actually, you know.
She
I
has like a
wouldn't
whole
try
stick of
candy
butter
anything
in them.
apples.
out of her kitchen.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't eat them from her home, but like if I made them, I would try them. I wouldn't eat anything from her home.
The fortune cookie thinks she's actually gonna like have another procedure. I don't think that anymore.
No, it's
I
a
think
no
she's
for
going to
me.
the doctor. I think the next doctor's appointment is just like a checkup, like the 1 week out type, and then she probably has
Yeah.
like 2 weeks from now after
I
that.
think they might do like wound care, but I don't think that
Yeah,
they're gonna like
exactly.
do anything
Like
surgically.
her shit is not even. This was a humongous burn right here. It was like as big as a tennis ball, and like all they ever did was change the bandage after like the very beginning stages. Once it like started to heal, they just would clean it off, which was nothing. They just like put a little water on or whatever, soap it, and just like that was it. They didn't even scrub it. They were just getting it wet, wiping like if it was like scab or something. They were washing it off. Her toe is literally like 1/50th the size of this.
If she just took a shower, she wouldn't need them to medically clean her feet.
You're totally right. I feel like they have to know by now that she's
Does she
not
have bad
doing
hygiene
shit
in general?
herself at home.
Does she like always? I never really paid attention because I'm not looking at her like trying to, be leery.
You can tell by her greasy hair that bad hygiene is just her
Yeah.
thing.
It's a
Dude, the
factor.
fingernails. I mean, whoa.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
pretty
have.
disgusting.
I've never noticed her
Like,
fingernails.
how do you eat
And
with
what?
that stuff
How
underneath
did
of there
you?
and then lick your fingers? What if it's doo doo?
What? What did you do? Excuse me, I didn't catch that. Say that again. What'd you
She
do?
always licks her fingers, and she has dirt and maybe I don't know what else underneath of it. She licks
Well,
them.
yeah. Well, that's not cool. That's kind of gross.
like when you wash your hair in the shower, your fingernails are bound to get clean from just that, at least a little bit. So like
Oh,
she's not
of
washing
course,
her
yeah.
hair.
Every time you get out of the shower, your hands are clean. No dirt under your nails or nothing. You know, it's supposed to be unless you didn't take a. Like, it gets like that just from like soaping your body and washing your hair. Like I'm not
I
in the shower like scrubbing dirt out from underneath my fingernails, but it's not there either. So it's like, yeah, you clearly are washing your hands.
I've also never seen anybody with that level of dirt underneath their toenails.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
You're running
Right.
around like a Native American like a Native American in the woods or something.
She's Wilma from the Flintstones. She
Like
moves. That's how she
Pocahontas out
stores her
there.
Wilma
foot.
had clean feet.
I
She's
really
Wilma
Pocahontas
really
have.
in
did.
Georgia.
Yeah, she has to like own no shoes or something. Like how like and it's uncomfortable. If you've ever gotten anything like under your nails, you would definitely get that out. Like how did she go that long?
And isn't it a terrible sensation when the bottoms of your feet are dirty? Like I don't even
Oh,
like.
I hate it.
Yes.
That's my
Oh,
pet peeve.
it's
Yeah.
disgusting. It bothered me too. I can't stay like that. That's why I really am ever barefoot. At least I have socks on. Like when she doesn't have no socks or nothing, I'm running around that dirty ass floor. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm sitting right here. I ain't moved an hour. I got socks and sandals on.
Me too.
It's like we're humans. We've evolved. Like I like things on my feet, even if I'm not gonna step on a rock right here. It's like it still feels more comfortable.
When she has come on before, I've looked at her and I literally have just gotten out of the shower and I wanted to go back to the shower to take another shower because I felt dirty just looking.
Who
Yeah.
just said that? Because I am so right there with you.
That's
It was
Liz.
me.
No,
No.
that was
Liz.
Queen.
Oh, it's Queen. My
Don't
bad.
insult
Queen.
me. I'm just kidding.
It was Liz.
Liz, I'm
Jeez,
coming
Liz.
for you.
Queen, you want me to kick Liz? What's to make this?
Nah.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
no. But I almost picked a side that time. My bad. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Liz. Yeah, what do you think?
I have an issue with the scooter. Like, what's up with I don't get it.
Me too. I do too. Even though it wasn't one of my favorite people, I thought like Michelle's
No.
brainwashed somebody, but
I
that is
She
mean,
needs that
no matter
scooter
what.
as much as she needs a shower. Well,
She
Thank
does.
you. It's like, are we gonna get her like a hearing aids for her hearing situation too?
Yeah, I mean, there's this from what other people have said that have had this procedure. I'm
It's
saying
like, so
procedure,
what
not
if you-
surgery.
What if she got a
Procedure.
dialysis machine? That would be so obviously tasteless, right?
What?
She'd make it
What
fit
if, don't
somewhere.
listen to me. It's not outrageous or out of the realm of possibilities that if Michelle could, somebody might think Michelle had something that she would take a whole damn dialysis machine, which I don't even know what that does.
She would, and she would make a good ass reason why she needed it.
She'd fucking click that bitch quick as a motherfucker and be up what, like 1,500 resale? I have no idea, but I know
She's
this
gonna order all of the above.
she might as well
Yeah.
just start asking for a wheelchair next. Like, guys, I need that's basically what a scooter is.
Get an elevator.
He's gonna
Yeah,
need
one of those elevators
this
that go up the
house.
stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
gonna she's raising money for one of those lift things that rides her up the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like
Ski,
it's
so
your show. It's
do you
done.
remember the night that she was on panel and she got the wig or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
right. Oh, that's a funny thing.
She'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, she was running.
Do you think she has some whatchamacallit, like a whole wig collection, or did she buy that just for Molly? I kind of
No,
think
that's
that.
the Molly
I'm gonna be
wig.
honest.
She bought
when
that just for Molly.
She did.
Okay. What I was gonna say is, if you saw I See What You Can't's video, they most definitely caught her running.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I've
she said
seen.
she can't put any pressure on her foot, nothing, but she was caught 5K.
She wasn't even limping.
Tragic
No.
posted it too.
She said, I pulled it from underneath my pillow. We saw you
Oh.
run.
Oh my god.
She
I
moved
didn't-
so fast I didn't even see her leave.
It's like a flash. No, because I was like, where did she go? And she tried to tell me she was like that lie, basically. It was right there next to the pillow. I just moved off cam, and then the clip channel caught her and it fucking, something else.
I would not have known it if I hadn't seen it myself, honestly, because all I saw was the pillows.
Yeah. Dishonest Michelle strikes again.
I think that's the only version of Michelle that we know.
That should just be the name of her channel. Dishonest Michelle. That's actually kind of interesting. It's better than Michelle Goes Live. She should just embrace it. Michelle
Michelle,
tells lies.
Look how drunk I'm getting, Michelle. I'm getting
Oh my
so
God.
drunk on Martinelli's.
Bad shit. Bad idea over there. You're gonna be a Michelle Jr., huh?
Oh yeah,
Well, that's
in
beer,
the
and
cup and
Michelle.
everything.
Yeah, Michelle's drinking Tito's and cranberry juice or whatever. She's a
Red
strong
Bull.
one.
Red
Oh,
Bull
Red
gets
Bull. That's
her
right.
things, and it's giving these microwaves wings.
She's like, hey, I made one drink, Ski. I'm thinking, yeah, I wonder how damn strong that drink was when you put half the bottle in it. Well, a bottle is one drink if you put it in a cup, Michelle. Like, come on now. One drink.
Yeah, we all know she fills it high.
Oh, her shit was probably stout. I gotta be right. Probably adds to whatever she said. Red Bull. That probably adds that for color. Is that clear? I can't remember what that drink looks like. Red Bull's like red, right? No,
No,
No.
it looks like
like water, like see through, basically, like
no,
Sprite or
it looks
something.
like beer color.
Oh, okay, I got you. I used to drink vodka and Red Bull too, actually, but it came in a can. I never poured it out of the can. Now that I recall, it was like straight into my mouth after the shot.
If you want to get
Disgusting.
fucked up fast, drink Red Bull. And
Red Bull and what? Oh, I got an Amber Alert. Damn,
oh,
fucked up
I
the
was like,
audio.
what
Okay.
is
Holy
that?
shit!
That was scary. It didn't. That was nutty. I creeped
I
out for a
was like,
second.
somebody's in a semi.
Oh, that's one hell of a cash app. Yeah.
I just got $7,000 cash. Like I would never. This is like a special
Unfortunately, it's
jingle.
for her scooter.
Yeah. No, that's really scummy though, in all actuality. Taking a scooter, accepting one rather. I would have told somebody, like, if people don't try to offer me things as simple as electronics. I know I'm not going to use, and I'd say, hey, hang on to it yourself, or
For someone
maybe
who can.
we can find somebody better that can use it, or maybe you can. I try to convince them to keep their own stuff. Like people try to give me iPad, a laptop, this and that, and I'm like, well, I don't think I might not use it. I'm gonna try and leave, blah blah blah. Like there's actual people behind the scenes that have offered me these things, and I told them graciously, no, thank you. Wouldn't even be able to use it. Versus someone like Michelle, she's definitely not gonna use a power chair, but give me. It's like she's probably looking at it like a scratch ticket she's gonna go exchange.
It's crazy.
You know what? To even the score, I'm gonna send you a Razor scooter.
It's not that kind
there
of
you
scooter.
go.
It's not that kind of scooter, is
I
it?
know. No,
Okay,
it's
I was about
not.
to fucking flip everything. I'm like, what?
It's like a knee scooter. Like you like bend your knee onto it.
The whole
What?
point is she doesn't need it.
Oh, I thought it was a scooter, like a mobility scooter.
It is. No, it
is.
is. But you just like bend your knee, like your knee rests on it.
Wait, I thought you were talking about like a real scooter.
No, I was saying that I was gonna give
it's a power
Ski
chair
a
type deal.
Razor
Like a
scooter.
moped.
How do we know that? Did she show it or something? How do you know what it looks like?
I know what
Well,
it looks
because
like.
yeah, I
How
do
did she
too.
say it
Like,
again? How do you know?
go ahead, Liz.
No, you go. I think you've had an injury.
I have. No, I have. So like I've had a lot of surgeries on my spine. And I had to use one, and they're little, you can sit on it or turn it around and use it for like as a
And you
walker
move
with
around.
wheels.
It's like a kind of like a version of a small golf cart. I'm not trying to be insulting. You know what I mean? It's like a power chair,
No,
right?
that's way more than I think that
Well,
I mean,
what is a scooter? I don't know. I guess it
It's
doesn't
a
even matter. It
manual
could be a
push
$5
scooter.
bicycle.
yeah, you manually push it. Yeah, right, Liz.
Yeah.
But
You
they're
like if
still
you just rest
expensive.
your knee on it and then like your other foot, like your good one, is what you kick push with.
Yeah, you push with it.
Kick
And it has
push.
wheels.
Tats has one.
Clutches on wheels? It sounds weird. I've never seen it.
Well, and you can turn it around and you can sit on it and
We
lock
should
the
ask
wheels.
Michelle to give us a demonstration.
The thing is, she doesn't need it.
No,
Like,
she
that's the whole
doesn't.
thing. That's what I'm
How
like
do you
getting
feel?
at. She doesn't
Like
need it.
having needed one, does that insult you? That she would?
It definitely does. It gets my blood boiling.
I would
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah, she
Because
did good for that.
it's hard. It's hard to see somebody that's doing that. Like I've been in this stupid brace since December, and I haven't asked anybody for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Let me ask you a question real quick, Boots. What is that illegal? She can't like profit from faking mental whatever. That's definitely a federal crime. Michelle.
No, I mean it's
Okay,
probably
hold on,
not.
Boots. No, hold on. No.
Is that an Amber Alert?
Again, I forgot I got all these phones. My bad. Anyways, yeah, Yeah, I'm trying to make a joke and be serious. It's gross to do it, and I would imagine like she shouldn't. Maybe it's not illegal, but
It's
It really
100%.
It's upsetting. It's like a slap in the face, you know?
yeah.
It really is.
Yep. Man.
I mean,
Well, I'm not
but
gonna reach out to that person and try and like de-incentivize or push them away from that idea. It has nothing to do with me. I was hurt. I was like selfishly offended at first, and then after the fact, I'm like you. I'm like, well, you don't even need a freaking scooter. I thought it was something. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was one of the things that older people sit in, like a chair with handles. You know what I mean? Like you see them. There was a guy
Like
named
an electric wheelchair.
No, but similar.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll just show you what it is. I don't know.
Those
No
are
idea.
really expensive, though.
That's what I thought she was getting. I'm thinking she's gonna flip that. It's probably like a $4,000 thing. She's gonna get $1,500 minimum. I was just disgusted for mainly this medical part because it's so expensive. What I'm thinking I'm thinking like people can't even get those when they need them. Like poor people
It's
can't even
true.
afford it. Yeah, there's like poor people who get the house, like whatever that's called, house stuck because
Yeah.
they don't have they can't walk really. Like usually it's unfortunately,
Exactly.
yeah, it's like single women that don't have no family, and then they end up like never being able to leave the house because they don't have a car and they
Yep.
can't walk to the store without. So that's what I
Like-
thought.
No, if it's something insurance doesn't cover, like right now when I Googled the picture, you can get them like as low as $60 on Amazon.
But not what I'm talking about though.
No, what
no,
you're
but-
talking about, those mobility scooters.
Those are like 5,000 or something probably.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not getting one of those.
Like you would buy that for a toy, but you wouldn't want to insult like people that really needed them. But it's a fast little. It's not really fast, but like it'd be a leisurely way to get around. I see people like old war veterans that maybe they had like a war injury where they don't have one of their legs and they'd rather ride instead of like walk on whatever with a fake leg. My friend's grandpa I talked about, he was in World War II. He had one of these chairs. That's how I know how badass they are. And then it is kind of like a wheelchair, but it's instead of like having hand controls, the ones I'm talking about has fucking motorcycle type shit. It has a whole front, like a little tray and shit, like a dash.
They make those like for paraplegics or like even like quadriplegics, like stuff like
Well,
that.
like,
Because
you ever seen the
can't.
things that like Walmart has that people sit down in? I was thinking something like that, but without the big ass card in the front.
I know what you're talking about.
No,
Hey,
Michelle's gonna use this
Julie
thing
said
to
drop the
cut
link.
line and
I just dropped it for her.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks.
She's gonna use this to cut line at Walmart. Like she's like,
Right? Like,
Oh my
that'd be
God,
funny because I thought she did that at the airport. They were like, Michelle got wheeled into the airplane, and I was offended. I'm like, she did what? And I'm like, look at her getting all drunk and shit, and you making fun of paralyzed people by riding these wheelchairs, and they're like, ski mask. It was for her toe sheet, and I was like, oh, whatever. That dumbass toe. Jeez.
She'll use her dogs as like reindeer for it.
Right.
it's not her foot. It's a toe that is probably already on its way to healing.
Amputated already, you think?
Yeah.
Wow, no, I didn't never really consider that. That's interesting though. You think she had it and she's healing, maybe like. And
From what everybody else that's had this procedure done, they say that 1 to 2 days.
We should make her
Outpatient.
show it. Hey, big dog, Chris, the red jacket car guy. Hold on a second. Oh, they sent me Chris, the red jacket guy, sent me 2 tickets. Question. Oh, it's still very. Oh, come on, that's not no rinky-dink BS. Does it got a price on it? Because I want the money. I'm just curious what Michelle may do with it.
Chris, where are you? Your coverage of all the drama got cut short the other night.
Talk them into joining, ladies.
Come on, Chris. We need you to come up.
Oh, it's not very expensive, apparently. It looks like it's
We need a
$81.
recap.
Paging Chris, the car guy.
Chris, the car guy. His recap of all the stuff going on did get cut short the other night.
Because Michelle came on, right?
No, because Gary Busey came up.
That was because Molly came. Molly came up. That's right.
Oh.
Don
said did.
No, he's pretty sharp though, Chris.
He knows a lot.
He follows the storylines.
He has a very logical, unbiased opinion of everything, so that's why I like to hear what he has to say.
Oh, and right on time. What's up, Chris?
Hey, What's Chris.
up?
Hey, right before that, I'm gonna drop down because my physical therapist is about to be here. So,
Right.
See you later, Boots.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Love you all.
Bye, Boots.
Bye.
Bye.
Who dropped Boots?
Yeah.
Have a good night, Boots. What up?
So what's your insight, Chris?
On what part? Where do we start?
Well,
Where you left off last time.
Oh hell, I don't even, so much has happened I can't remember what I did fucking an hour ago, let alone
So
a couple
what do
days
you
ago.
think about the way I hung up on Molly that night? Did you see that?
Right.
You never. Now there's a little bit of a fallout. I had to hang up on her, right? Because she was talking about the babies that we.
I don't blame you for dropping her. Yeah, you know.
To be honest, I was tired of her, dude. Like not like she hadn't done nothing, but like it was getting exhausting. I was just hosting a battle and it was getting annoying.
So I feel, unfortunately, I feel like the whole Molly thing was quite contrived on her part. You know, she's not a dumb lady.
No, she was definitely trying to come and steal some thunder.
And like, not to down you and your operation, but you know, on any other day, take Michelle out of the situation, Molly would have never, ever moseyed over to these parts of the fucking YouTube.
Jealous of Michelle, wasn't she?
Absolutely.
Yep.
You know, I think Molly is extremely intelligent when it comes to YouTube. She makes calculated decisions. You know what I mean?
Some life and some potential support, I bet.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of
it's
it's hard.
Michelle called her out. Maybe like, I mean, I got a lot of viewers right now, even 264. No, Michelle, we're all regular people. So it's like,
sure.
You know, that's a lot of viewers. Molly don't get much more than this on her own with like her 85,000 subs or whatever. She'll go live and never get 400 viewers. So
yeah. Now, full disclosure, like, and I feel like I've said it before, Molly's not necessarily my cup of tea. Like, I'm not a Molly hater.
Not mine no more neither.
You know, I don't hate the lady. She's just, I've watched enough of her to you know, just gather that she's not necessarily my cup of tea.
Too snarky.
If she's involved in something that I'm trying to keep tabs on, you know, I'll go over and watch her, you know, to get that kind of side of things. But yeah, it's nuts. I don't know, man. I the whole thing kicking off with like it going downhill is kind of crazy. Like you got such a mix of people that watch you that, you know, some people like Molly, some people hate Molly, some people like Amber, some people hate Amber, Michelle, both ways, all these characters, right? Yeah. So I feel like when I watched all that unfold, I feel like there's a chance it could have been avoided with where we're at right now, but you know, that's kind of water under the bridge, so it is what it is, you know.
I'm gonna be honest. I let it play out. I could have interceded earlier, and I didn't have to kick Molly off necessarily. I mean,
no, I'm talking post kicking Molly, like where she was over on 90 Day and that whole situation, dude. That whole thing was a fucking shit show. That turned into like an 11-hour live, dude. I mean,
like they were high as hell off of cocaine or some shit over there. Just nobody going to bed. I tried to stream for a while. They were streaming when I woke back up.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, like Brooke surprised me, man. I've watched enough of her that I didn't think she'd take that position.
I think that well, behind the scenes, well, she sent me like 7 different cash apps, which it was all like $1 or $2. But I mean, that was like a weird thing to do because I don't know. She was still live definitely when she was doing that. I didn't go back and look, and I think she deleted the stream. But
Brooke did?
Yeah, she was sending me cash apps. I was talking about it.
Oh wow, okay.
So at first, when she first sent them, the first one wasn't like hate her or nothing. She was like trying to introduce herself, but I was already like hearing about her hosting shithead. So I'm like,
right.
So I like whenever I got it $1, I'm like, oh, well, look at this shithead because you know she was. At first, she wasn't really talking shit in the notes though.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I feel like I could see Brooke getting caught up in the whirlwind of Molly, and then you know the one, you know, I won't mention any names, that the other one. But I also feel like Brooke's smart enough to you know, at least have the ability to have investigated both sides of that situation and not let that one-sided kind of story unfold, which really surprised me. But you know, I get surprised every day with YouTube. So
you know what it was though, is there was a lot of telephone games going on.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes.
Mm-hmm. and people from here were going there, people from there were going
Yep.
here,
And I
and
see it all from the bushes, and it's maddening. I you know, like, I don't subscribe to anybody. I'm bushes 100%. I can't comment in the comment section. It's if I don't have a direct line of communication with somebody, I literally can't voice my opinion. So it's an interesting position I'm in.
yeah, because when I found out about it, someone came in the chat where we were, and they at me and said this and this is what's going on, and so I opened up another tab and I saw it, and the amount of people that were in here that were going there saying
Yep.
things, and the amount of people there that were coming here and saying things, I couldn't believe it.
It was crazy. And I wish there was a way to call all those fuckers out and you know what I mean, hold them to account one way or another, because that's unnecessary. That's just garbage. That's
It is.
garbage behavior.
It
The
caused
thing
a lot of unnecessary bullshit is what it did.
Yep.
you can't figure out who an alt is though, because I'm pretty sure I know who a lot of those alts are. But
Right. Yeah, I agree. I mean,
it's not always a
Crazy.
random stranger. Somebody has
Well,
an agenda.
crazy part is a lot of names that I see in here were in there. So
like
I
the
mean,
same name too.
well,
It was like,
but here's the other part of all that. There's a group of people that get off on cloning.
I was about to say the same thing, and they clone people from my chat, especially like
Yes.
for the most part.
So I don't even know how to begin to like
You can't.
sort that out. You know what I mean?
don't
You
believe
could end up
anything I
calling.
see in all
Yeah,
the
you
other
could end up
shit.
lighting somebody up, and it wasn't even them. So I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think that the worst part is allowing trash to talk about shit, and the other person can't stick up for what's right.
Yeah. Well, there's some people that aren't interested in a fair fight or a fair, a wholesome debate. You know what I mean? There a lot of people
Yeah,
aren't.
they
They
go to the
want
slander. They're the same
they
ones
want
that
to
talk
light
about
that
Michelle
drama.
Beast,
Yeah.
baby.
Yep.
They want to light that drama fuse and let the bomb explode. And
Michelle
however
was
it may
doing a good
unfold, it
job too.
unfolds.
Fucking Michelle was demolishing Molly. That's why Molly went to where she went.
Yep, exactly.
It wasn't even really Amber. Amber was like, when it was Amber versus Molly.
Amber was blacked out drunk. I don't think she remembers much of that evening.
And I
hate to say
I
it,
regret having her bring herself on cam. That was, I mean, I didn't make her do it, but
yeah, she's a grown woman. It is what it is.
exactly. It was just like an excuse for them to talk shit about her because that's what they do.
I actually
Yeah.
appreciate that about Amber. That she gets drunk and just wilds out.
Oh, she's definitely a firecracker.
Yeah, it don't bother me. I'm not judging her for it. Shit.
She said some
I'm not.
dumb shit.
I'm not
Like
knocking
some things I personally found offensive, but they were about me. So I was like, this is not very funny.
Yeah, the part about it that does bother me is that she gets hammered, wilds out, and then like
RoboCop's here. Uh-oh.
Chris, move your head. Ski pay it no mind. Chris, move your head. We need your coverage.
Chris is like went into a tunnel or something.
I thought you were gonna tell him to shake his phone.
Oh yeah, shake your phone.
Oh shit! Do I sound bad?
You sound better now.
Hang on, let me try closing YouTube. How's that?
Okay.
Am I better?
Yeah,
you're better now. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Mid sentence.
I'm at the shop, and although the phone doesn't move, it's like the Bermuda Triangle, dude. I can if I move this phone an inch, it'll be dead as a doornail. It's crazy.
Damn.
Anyway, if you got to drop me, you can drop me. I don't know how I sound. I can't hear me.
No, you're okay now. I forgot where you were at though. Like you was in the middle of what were you
Oh,
saying about?
good.
we heard the part where you
know.
said she was drinking and she was at home, and that was about it.
Oh yeah, so Amber will do her thing, get hammered and wild out, as you say, and then then I come back a day or two later, like that that never happened. She doesn't address anything and acts like if she's called out for this or that. I don't know. That part bothers me, but whatever.
As a part of the character, though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I guess so.
forget it ever happened. Fuck it.
I
Yeah,
mean, in
but
some sort of fashion, you got to call it almost the walk of shame. Nobody wants to talk about it.
yeah, but she's the first to call anyone else out that would do that exact same thing. So I guess in a nutshell, it's the hypocrisy that bothers me. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming I am, but the overall hypocrisy amongst creators does get under my skin from time to time.
No, I got you. Yeah.
And all these creators want to show receipts. There was not
Yeah,
one fucking receipt shown on that whole fucking show that night. So
yeah.
I
fuck
love
all
that
them.
they do that. They're like, we're gonna show receipts, and then they'll talk and talk and talk to the point that you just
Yes.
forget about the receipt.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was no
The
fucking
receipt is
receipt shown
the
It's the
receipt is
old
a video of me
receipt
talking
shell
shit.
game.
That doesn't count.
from fucking years ago or
Yeah,
months and months ago.
like
Fuck
long time.
that.
Like yeah, and I'm like
That's the
reacting to
other
like a
thing.
terrible situation.
So Ski, there's you and four of us, total of 5 on the panel here, and I can't see chat. I wouldn't pay attention to it if I could. I'm like a squirrel like that. But what is the statute of limitations on when people say things like, well, that's in the past. Well, this word past seems to be
Well, I mean, I
adjustable
don't.
to
It depends on what they're
whoever's
talking about.
being.
If they're talking about a criminal thing that's resolved, they should never talk about it. If
Yeah.
it's something that was like dismissed and exonerated and proven innocent in a bullshit statement, then like they shouldn't talk about it like it was something to use against somebody because that's I could sue these people. You realize that? I mean, I think
Yeah,
if they
but
had
it's like
money
one.
and I so the past is like they shouldn't talk about nothing that I was already proven innocent for, and the rest of the things I don't. It's like
I
they're
agree.
bringing in
So
terms
like
of like
one
racism
person.
or something like that. It shouldn't be nothing like It should be
Yeah,
yesterday's past. Yeah,
I
no
agree.
doubt.
But like one person, we're still talking about shit from 3 years ago, and the other person, we got to forget about their shit from 3 years ago. We can't talk about her stuff from 3 months ago. It's like, what's going on? It's just fucking crazy.
Well, like if I was to say Molly's an alcoholic, they would be like, no, she went to recovery, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. If I don't pretend I ain't never said no offensive statements, but it's like when was it, like when I say yeah, that was a long time ago. It's the past. I don't know. I don't get the
Yeah.
question.
The
It's like
fact is, we've all done some dumb shit. We've all said some dumb shit.
yeah,
Some
they
of us
should
got
like
away with stuff. Some of us got caught for stuff.
Yeah.
And
If
he's
it
changing.
didn't happen today, it's in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ski's shown us a very,
Hold on,
very
Chris. One
good
second.
person. And that's why we like him.
The point of that is, I feel like Chris was over talking me, and I didn't want to get frustrated. I put it back. Thank you, Chris, by the way. Oh, now I'm irritated, ladies.
No.
Was that an
No.
offensive question? Is he mad at
No.
y'all for taking up for me, or what? I don't get what was going on there. And I don't care to like have him explain it first. I don't want to critique him. Do I need to explain that though? You guys know what he's
Yeah,
talking about.
Yes,
yeah,
we
no.
understand what you're saying. Yes.
All
I
right,
think
so,
he was talking more so in terms of the ladies of the drama community, though.
no, but he's asking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Let's forget it, because I mean that's my
Yep.
defense. So it's like when people want me to like hate on Michelle for accepting certain forms of gratuity, but like I also asked for that, so I can't like defend. The past is the past. I don't know. Is it like I feel it? Like I'm trying. I don't know why that just irritated me. I just like yeah.
We'll keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming up, ladies. I don't know. Might take a break.
Okay.
No, we're gonna jump down, but you're gonna stay on.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, Chris, too, by the way. I don't know why I got so irritated.
You're good.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Queen. Oh, Julie's still here. How you doing, Julie? That question triggered me like almost as bad as that lady with the question. Like almost like Chris was trying to call me out on my shit. I don't know. I know he wasn't. It felt like he was calling me out on my shit though. that was my bad. What a shithead. Sorry, Chris. What do you think, Julie? Let's just regather. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I definitely was out of line. Well, Lost another caller right there. At least we still got Yay. You didn't hear the question. He said like that he basically was saying like when I say I'm not this anymore, or I excuse a statement by saying that's the past. Like when is the past, like, he's basically saying like, oh, Julie disconnected. What he was saying, in my opinion, the reason like it annoyed me, and I didn't want to get upset with him or like calling him out on it like I did that lady, is that that's what I say whenever they say I'm a racist, and I say, oh, because I said racist shit, and even if I just said it, it don't matter. The point. It's like, why does that even matter to like arguments? Like, I'm not arguing with people about the past, about shit I did. I'm like, if somebody comes into my whatever, I shouldn't have to fucking defend myself against the past, I guess. The past is anything that we're not talking about right now, is my viewpoint. But you can talk about it whatever you want, but don't be I don't know. My main thing about the past is they use the past of me being proven vindicated and innocent. I could fucking sue every single person that falsely accused me if I had the money to do so and they had any money to win. I like Chris though. I just needed a break. Chris is cool. He didn't mean nothing by the question, I'm sure. Smart guy. Glad to have had him on the show. Oh, I might have switched phones. Oh, Chris sent me a cash app. Not talking about you, talking about the drama community in general. It's all good, boss. Sorry, my bad, Chris. My bad. You seen like the woman last night. I feel bad about her. I know she didn't mean anything by it either. I didn't want to have some